All right, News 8 is your local election headquarters. Voters in 4 Connecticut towns will head back to the polls starting next week to select a new state senator.
News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli joins us live in our New Haven newsroom with more on the candidates and what this election might mean for the balance of power. Mike.
Good evening to you, Darren. Voters in all of Shelton and parts of Stratford, Seymour, and Monroe will be asked to trek back to the polls in the dead of winter. Squaring off in this election, a longtime state legislator on one side and a relative newcomer to the political scene on the other. Republican Jason Perillo and Democrat Tony Afriye are gearing up for a special election in the bitter cold of February. The two are vying to replace former Republican State Senator Kevin Kelly, who was nominated by Governor Ned Lamont to become a judge. Perillo is an 18-year veteran of the State House of Representatives. He says he wants a promotion to the state Senate to build on his record of bringing back state funds for projects in his hometown of Shelton.
That government infusion of money has helped private developers spend their own money to build really tremendous apartment buildings that have created housing opportunities and that have helped keep taxes down for everybody else who lives in the community.
On the other side, the 27-year-old Afriye, who works as an aide to Rosa DeLauro, says he sees himself as part of a new generation of leaders. He's also focused on economic opportunity in the community he spent most of his youth in.
So I want to make sure that the pipelines that are going into advanced manufacturing, going into teachers, going into police officers, firefighters, that we have those skills getting trained by the high schoolers so that when they come out of high school, they're already a skilled workforce.
The winner of the race for the 21st district will join a state Senate solidly controlled by Democrats. They currently outnumber Republicans 25-10. We asked each of the candidates what's the first policy they'd advocate for if they're elected.
Passing a state child tax credit. I think that child tax credit is economic development.
For Perillo, issue number 1, bringing down the cost of electricity.
One is eliminate the public benefit charge that's on everybody's bill. It can be serious money, and most folks don't get any benefit from it at all.
While the two candidates come from different parties, they currently share a common challenge, making voters aware that there's an election taking place. The two have been calling voters, getting the word out on social media, and braving the cold to knock on doors.
They're always very like, wow, it's really cold outside and you're doing that.
The biggest challenge is when the heck is the election? Because there's snow on the ground, and I'm not usually voting when there's snow on the ground.
So when the heck is the election? The big day is on February 25th. There is also early voting from February 20th through the 23rd. Not sure if you live in this district? Well, you can head to WTNH.com. We have a voter guide where you can check and find your polling place and the schedule. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Mike Cerulli, News 8.
All right, Mike.